Hello once again. I'm battling on Showdown this time because I couldn't find a battle next and wanted to record. So this is a battle with this is a battle with Cypher Blocka on Twitter, and eh, this match was actually supposed to happen like maybe a month ago, but nothing ever came of it. So he was looking for a battle last night, and he said, or then I said sure, blah blah blah, and here we are today. And we had the battle, yada yada. Moving on. I forgot to mention last time in the other Showdown video that they brought the shiny sprite models back, so that's awesome. And yeah, that's the only other side thing I hadn't mentioned. So let's get into the match. he leads off with Nidoking, and I go with Xatu. I go for the light screen, expecting the Ice Beam or the Thunderbolt. But he switches out into Crawdon, and I go out into Roserade. He gets his Dragon Dance up, which is unfortunate. So I figure I'm gonna end up having to sack this Roserade. He goes for it again, so I go for the Sludge Bomb. I'm like, okay, whatever, it's gonna get to Sash. But he gets poisoned, and Crawdon is no longer a threat. I was so happy. He goes back out into Nidoking, and I go out into Xatu because I know this Flamethrower or something is gonna end up happening. And I go and set up the Reflect for that Scrafty that's gonna be out later, and the Charizard. He goes for a Thunderbolt and does about half. And I go for Psychic and OKO. I didn't expect that at all. He brings out his Quagsire. I bring out my Roserade. I know he's going to do his little infestation thing. But A, that doesn't matter on Roserade. And B, I'm super effective on it. So he's going to have to switch out. So he goes out into Scrafty. I go for the Sludge Bomb, expecting a Charizard. But he goes into that. And then I go into Dazzling. Or I use Dazzling Gleam. And that's dead. Scrafty. He goes into Charkeisha. And it's a Dragonite. Or fuck. A Charizard X. Which is unfortunate. And goes for the Dragon Claw. I'm like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? And then I remembered I had Quagsire with the Unaware ability, so his Dragon Claw, his moves aren't gonna be doing anything. I go for the EQ because I did it again. Charizard loses its flying type when it becomes Charizard X. Keeps it if it's Y. And so now he's part Dragon, so Earthquake and all ground type moves are gonna affect it. I go for the Toxic, and he just keeps trying to take down this Quagsire. And I figured he would switch out at some point, so I just went for a Scald. I figured Dragonite was coming out, but he just sacks off the Charizard. He goes out into his own Quagsire, and we're right back where we were with the Roserade switch. And I'm going to go for the Giga Drain, expecting a switch into Dragonite, but he just sacks off that Quagsire, and it's a dead Quagsire. And he goes out into Dragonite, and I'm like, okay, I shouldn't really have much to worry about here. I go for the Sludge Bomb to break that multi-scale. He gets poisoned again, which is unfortunate. And he goes for the D-Dance and gets the Dragon Claw off, and OKO's the Roserade. There's no chance of survival there. I go into Bisharp, thinking he could have EQ or Fire Punch. No matter what, I'm going to be able to survive because I have the Sash, and I'm going to just kill right here. And so I kill with the knockoff. And good game to at Cypher_Blocka, and you should follow him because he does good matches, and you should subscribe to him and all that fun stuff. You can follow me, and you can for all my Twitter things. And the next part of my Nuzlocke should be up a little after this goes up. So thanks for watching. And I need a